Hello everyone. You can see it's warming up here in Alaska. It is springtime. It's warm enough to start doing some stuff we need to do outside. Tyler's working on his truck today, replacing a window regulator. That's one of the hazards of Alaska. You get ice on your windows with power windows and bump your window button and tear up a regulator. And it's too cold to fix them outside because you'll bust the plastic trying to take them apart. So you can kind of see what we have to deal with in Alaska. But you can see it's thawing out. You can see mud everywhere. We're getting more and more mud. And it's really just this week that you can actually see the ground here. So it's obviously still thawing immensely. But wasn't very long ago you couldn't even see over these piles. Now they're getting down where you can see through them. So got us a load of logs. We'll be milling some logs later today. I'll try to do about a little 30-minute video where we're milling logs so you can kind of see what that's like. So you can see here where we've milled some. Got some slabs left over here. We use those on our woodshed and stuff like that. We've got this little deal here that we've done some modifying on it. It's actually tips down hooks on the back of the four-wheeler made to pick up the end of a log and drag the logs out with a four-wheeler. We have another piece that goes under the other end as well with wheels on it, make it a little bit easier to get them out. But just kind of walking around out here, kind of showing you what we got. You see our burn barrels now. We are in the burn season. After April 15th, you have to have a permit here in Alaska to be able to burn. Your burn barrels have to meet certain regulations, certain kinds of mesh on top of them. You have to have a barrel of water by each one of them, as well as a shovel. That's actually a requirement by law here. And Alaska has so many wildfires that they take fires very seriously in the state of Alaska. And during the times that there is a fire ban on, if you get caught burning, it's a really significant fine. But you can still see the depth of the snow looking past the end of that berm there. And we're still sitting on a good 2 feet, I would imagine. So we've been out here doing a little bit of welding and stuff like that. So this is kind of our work area right here. So we got Prairie's trailer here we just opened up, and we got generator, welder, cutting torch, all kinds of tools here. So had to move our two little trailers around back here just to make room out front for logs, because we got some more logs coming in. We'll have to stack them out there where those used to be at. But you can see we got a lot of dirt exposed, but lots of dirt. But the cabins that we're going to build will be back there. You can see a couple of bigger tall trees sticking up. One will be there, one will be off over in that direction. So you can see we got quite a bit of snow to get through before we can get back there. So hopefully by the end of the week we're going to see a lot of melting. But it's probably still going to be a couple weeks before we get back there. But it is neat to see dirt, but we got water standing everywhere. Right now it's still getting cold enough at night, it kind of ices back up. I'm going to show you in our sheltered logic here some of the wood we've cut so far. I also wanted to point out what a D-log was. You can see that some of these we didn't get perfect D-logs. These are the first ones we started learning on. So we've got much better since then, but you can see why they're called a D, because you flatten three sides of them, leave one side rounded. We've got quite a bit of lumber, mostly cut into 1-bys that are also remnants of the making logs. So got some other things in here, snowblower steel or ice fishing stuff. We have this tank here that we brought up with us that We keep diesel fuel in for the little tractor and the torpedo heaters. We just pick that up with a tractor and put it in the back of the pickup or on a trailer and take it to town and fuel it up. We can fuel it up with off-road fuel. So right now that's about 60 cents a gallon cheaper than regular fuel. So you can kind of see another little temporary structure we threw up here on the back to keep our deep freeze in. This is on the north end of the house, so it's blocked by the sun most of the time, so keep the freezer from running too ungodly much, because we are on solar, and they don't run the batteries down as much when there's no sun. If there's plenty of sun, not a big deal, but if there's not any sun, then you got to run the generator. So this is kind of a little walk around. I use the front part of my trailer here for tools, keep all the cordless tools there. And, you know, of course we all chainsaw it up and all that. So we got several different saws for different purposes, but you can sure see that it's melting off. The little road that was all white now is turning to mud. I'm sure we'll have some better videos, because I had a lot of neighbors tell us that this right in here, somewhere up through here, turns into a real mud hole. So anyway, thought I'd give you a little update on where we were at and how spring was progressing. I'll do one on a sawmill with Tyler and Perry sawing logs later today, I hope. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you would.